This is Joe Ask, presented by Joe, my guy.
Is there any prank or stunt you thought, this is going to backfire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I lit my couch on fire like 6 months ago.
One.
I covered it in like
This is
metho.
so fucking dumb.
I covered it in metho.
It's so dumb.
I'm dousing
Give it
this
back.
fucking couch. Me and the Rhys bros.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Filming like some skit. 30 seconds away from losing my house.
If you weren't doing the content game, what would you be doing? Would you be doing bricky shit or?
I don't know, man. I'd probably like either be in jail or
Love that.
dead.
Yeah.
Only because, actually, no, probably not.
Probably not dead.
Nah, probably not dead. I'd probably be like a PT or a drug dealer or something.
Yeah. I reckon drug dealers are
both.
like...
Gold Coast.
Or sell drugs to my PT clients.
Guess the logo.
That one has the Adelaide. That one's just like Carlton Football Club, isn't it? Yeah. Well, where's the animal in this?
No, they're not all animals. It could be a pack of cigarettes, like a famous pack of cigarettes.
Carlton. Oh, okay. Melbourne Football Club. The Melbourne fucking. I think it looks like a fucking vampire with flames going off the head.
Melbourne vampires.
The Melbourne.
Fuck.
The Melbourne firefighters.
Yeah.
The Melbourne Firefighters.
I didn't mind the vampire.
Okay, now it's kind of getting hard, eh? Port Adelaide lightning bolt holders.
Tigers?
What do you reckon?
Well, it looks like a tiger. Richmond Tigers.
thought they just-
Yeah, the Tigers are playing.
Yep.
Shipmates, the Tigers are playing.
Yeah.
The St Kilda Crosses, the St Kilda Priests, the
As
St
well.
Kilda Catholics, Christians,
What do you reckon?
St Kilda Shields.
the St Kilda Kings,
Close, it's in the name.
Queens, St Kilda Killers, the Saints,
Yes. Oh, what? And what's the new team coming in?
the Joe Rooters.
You wake up Christmas morning and the AFL has sent you a package. You open the package and it says, what do you want for 2025 in the AFL season?
Well, we know.
Which is what
we
the
know
CEO is.
I'm a big Brizzy Nuffy.
Oh, you
and
are.
I'm going to be a biased motherfucker.
If you fucking say back to back.
Here. I want the boys to go back to back.
Okay, I knew you were going to say fucking back to back. That's obvious. I would love them to go back to back too. But you know what? Another grand final that I would love to attend next year. I'm opening my Christmas present. I've just hit up the CEO and he's gone, yep, we're going to rig the AFL and it's going to be a Carlton Collingwood grand final in 2025. Can you imagine just the atmosphere of the MCG and the Melbourne as a city? It would be popping off its absolute tits, Rhys.
I'd be concerned that the MCG wouldn't be standing after the game. It could get levelled with that type of grand final.
Yeah, it would have fights, it would have flares, it would feel like a full-blown soccer match, I
Yeah,
reckon.
if you were not a bias from any team, let's be honest, that's a grand final you want to see.
That's a grand final I want to see in my lifetime.
Absolutely.
You'd have one side all the Blues fans, one side all the Pies fans,
Yeah.
and you got all the corporate wankers up top doing their thing, and you have me and you just sitting behind the goals, smashing beers and watching the Blues
It'd be
win.
carnage. They'd nearly have to take the soccer rule where it's no beers because
Maybe.
because
They might have to. Or put them up to $40 a beer.
I'm sure the MCG would be carnage. They'd need to up the police, security.
Yeah.
It'd be wild.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine the extent of what Melbourne would look like afterwards and before.
Yeah. Can you
But-
imagine the streets just
Yeah,
filled with fans?
It'd be chaos.
I'm just saying, Christmas, it could be 2025 or in a couple of years' time. I just want to see that. Baggers, you got to believe. Get that belief system on. Can you smell what the baggers are cooking? Anyone OGs remember that slogan? I just want to play just a little snippet for you, just to jog your memory, see if you've got any sprays that might be lined up. Have a look at the big screen, mate, and we'll just jog your memory, see if you know any sprays that you can remember.
Man the f*** up! You play a Richmond f***ing style of game! Get it done! Smash our f***ing mids all f***ing summer! F*** me! Minus 24 contested! What the f***?
Big Stewie Jew, he loved to spray. Yeah. Do you have any that stick out in your 8-year career that might have just been like, boys, I'm a bit embarrassed here? Could have been in-game, could have been in team meeting.
I do. I have two. I'll keep them pretty quick. But there was one we were getting pants.
Yeah.
Playing on the Goldie.
Early days, surely.
Not early.
Oh, not early days.
Right,
Gold Coast put one over us.
No, it was in Goldie versus St Kilda.
Oh, yeah. COVID.
Yeah. And I won't mention who, but I'm going back in the rooms. They've pulled out the stat sheet. They're having a look. They've looked at me and gone,
The stat sheet.
what the f***? You're meant to be an energy guy. You've got 4 touches. And I'm sitting there like in front of this whole group like, don't say anything, like cop your spray.
You just cop it.
And I said, I just come on the ground, I'm the sub. And then he goes, that's fair enough, but come on.
Oh, no.
Who sits at the top?
Oh, Malthouse for sure. He hated me, man. Like, I was a whipping boy for sure at the Blues in his time. Oh,
He's old
Mickey
school,
Milkshake's
bro.
Malthouse. Yeah, he was. And fair enough. Like, he singles out players who he thinks can take it.
Yeah.
So I do respect that. He never sprayed like some little crybaby. There's always someone that he thought he could get the best out of if they like react to it in an on-field way.
Yeah.
But there's one time at Gold Coast, I just came back from injury or suspension, and I was playing pretty good. And we're playing against Gold Coast, and we're only just beating him at like quarter time or whatever it was. And I reckon he's given me a bigger spray for like 4 minutes. They had to call him in from my spray, and there's footage of it. They had to call him in from my spray to the huddle because he was still going. He was just following me around, and I wasn't going too bad. I don't know the stats and stuff. I probably had like 7-something touches in the first quarter. But whatever it was, he just followed me around. His eyes, I knew he was coming straight for me. He was just like, he was on. I was like, here we go. And I was
scary.
He is pretty scary when he gets going. He's just, I was his eyes down, looking around, like trying to make eye contact. Yep, sorry, mate. Yep, okay, I'll be better. Yep. Spray me like that. And we ended up like smashing him in the end, but he just didn't like that we started.